Well, hello and a very warm welcome to beautiful Belgrade. We are here in Serbia for the Under-23 Wrestling World Championships, and over 600 of the world's best wrestlers are gathered here from 58 different nations to fight it out for the title of World Champion. They're all, of course, here for your entertainment, beginning with the Greco-Roman format. Of course, to score, if you have a step out, that's 1 point. A takedown is worth 2. But of course, the big strong men in the Greco division, upper body only, these big throws could get up to 4 points on the board. And that is, of course, the top class wrestling that you can expect here at these Under-23 World Championships. Who will have the lion heart and who will have the skills to pay the bills here in Serbia? Of course, an eager crowd gathered here in beautiful Belgrade. And it is, of course, a bruising battle awaiting. Turkey going against Georgia in this one. Ahmet Uyar goes against Leri Abduladze. And of course, this one for the title of under 63 kilogram Greco-Roman World Champion. Tense times. Abduladze has that 1 point for the push out. Can he push forward in this one? Uyar, the Turk, trying to sprawl and defend. Abduladze looking to stand. Can he get his legs out? Good turnover. He's got the gut wrench. Will he get the 2 points? He will. The referee signals there. 2 fingers in the air. And that will give a little advantage. What can Ahmet Uyar produce here? Well, he's up against the silver medalist from the recent Senior World Championships. And Abduladze, using all of his defensive might, doesn't want to expose his back, doesn't want to be taken down. And he's doing a good job so far. The referee watching, the referee will stand them up. So Abduladze, to the delight of the Georgian coaching duo, into the last 10 seconds. He's attacked, he's defended. Can he take home with a handshake? He will indeed. There's your world champion. Congratulations to Leri Abduladze. Ahmet Uyar of Turkey with silver. But it's Georgian gold and Georgian goalie Abduladze. Well, after losing the final match in Oslo, I felt that I had to take a kind of revenge because I lost to the Iranian guy back there, and in the semi-final match here, I thought it would be a good chance to get revenge. That motivated me. I set up my mind pretty well, and of course the coaches helped me as well. Well, who will help the coaches in this one? It's of course between Hungary and Iran. Tamas Lavai coming in as the form favourite, going against Amin Kavanyadze. And Kavanyadze trying to come underneath with that grip. He's the man in black and blue. The Hungarian Tamas Lavai is his coach, and of course comes from a strong wrestling family. Amin from Iran. Asian Championship success last year. Different level here at the Worlds. And Lavai has that 1 point advantage. He's digging his head in, looking for this kind of gut wrench approach up close. Can he get the turn? He can. A huge throw. A 4-pointer. And an absolute beauty here in Belgrade. Tamas Lavai into a commanding position. 5-0 in this one. Difficult times for the Islamic Republic of Iran as they run down the clock. It's going to be silver for Iran because Tamas Lavai has been absolutely perfect all the way through. Too good and too strong for too long. Tamas Lavai is the champion. And of course, well, there's what it means to them. The coach and athlete, a warm embrace sealed with a kiss. I don't know if the coach was a more difficult opponent, but certainly silver for Iran. Delight there for Tamas Lavai, and that's what it means to become the Under-23 Greco-Roman World Champion.
It's amazing. Like, I was wanted this so bad. My whole family is a wrestler family, and we didn't have gold medal in words. Only Europeans. Like we had István Levai. He was represented Slovakia. He was European champion in senior. My older brother Zoltán was European champion 3 times in under 23 and junior. I was myself a European champion in junior. But now the ice is broken because I am the first of my family. So I'm very happy.
Well, the family strength producing the victory. Who's got the strength in this one, Ibaev or Kutuzov? And of course, coming into this one, Sergei Kutuzov, the Russian in blue. Well, he has a silver medal from last month's Senior World Championships. He's also, as you can see, heavily taped on that left elbow. So trying to avoid the arm drag here, but Ibaev doing well, gets a hold of the upper body, grabs around the waist, takes the takedown. And 2 points to the good for Ibaev early in this one. Tries for the big throw. Can he get it? Oh, exposes his own back this time. Has he given away a point? Did he step out there? Well, the German, of course, if you step out of the circle, you would concede a point. And Kutuzov, well, that will do him some good. They've had the conversation and the point has been added. So the deficit is halved. 2-1 now. Ibaev working forward, both men trying to get their hands on each other a little bit too much. Who's going to get their hands on the gold in this under 72 kilogram battle? Clock ticking. And there is a bit of a passivity warning there. Yeah, it goes against Ibaev. So Kutuzov onto the mat. Can the German transfer this? The clock is running. Head to head they go. Sergei Kutuzov came in as the form favourite, the main threat in the division. But Idris Ibaev looks resolute. Tense times for Team Russia, the clock ticking. Kutuzov had a silver at the Senior Worlds, and it looks like he's going to take a silver here at the Under 23 World Championships. The reason being, Idris Ibaev, to the delight of his coach, he is the world champion.
Thank you so much. I feel amazing. It was very nice today. Very hard. Russian opponent was very, very good, and I want to say thanks my coaches and always thanks.
So here we go in this one between Belarus and Russia, the near neighbours. Linchuk against Sargyan, and it is the Russian, the shorter of the two. Pavel Linchuk, the man in red, this year's junior world champion, going against Artur Sargyan, who of course took a bronze at the recent World Senior Championship. So he's got the quality and he's got the scores on the board. Has Sargyan looking for that drag across. Good defence from Linchuk, but he's given it away on the inside. 3-0 now for Russia. Sargyan showing the strength. Look at this, the big throw. He attempts it, exposes his own back though. The referee giving just the 2 points, which turned quickly to 4. And he's in the lead now, 7-0. Pavel Linchuk doing his best, but the energy running down for the Belarusian. His back is on the mat. The referee had a quick look at that one. It will be 9-0 now. Of course, if it's more than 10, it's superiority, and it is indeed. The point is going to be given there in favour of Artur Sargyan, who offers a warm embrace. Pavel Linchuk from Belarus with the silver, but it's the Russian who grabs gold in this one. Well, of course, the women's wrestling, Tokyo Olympians everywhere you look, 4 of them on the mat. And who's going to have the skills to get the title here in Belgrade? Now, the women's wrestling, free-flowing, high quality, everywhere is a target. 2 points for a takedown, 1 for a push-out, and of course the big 4 for the big throw. And who's going to throw the dice and emerge victorious in this one? So here we go, India going against the USA. Shivani Parwar, one of only 7 Indian wrestlers to make it up to the finals of the Under 23 Worlds. Well, she goes against Emily King-Shilson. course, the 20-year-old from the USA, super strong as she goes for that single leg attack. Of course, they can attack the legs and the upper body. Shilson, cadet world champion, junior world champion. Could she become the under-23 world champion? Not if Parwar has anything to do with it. Excellent strength. Look at this. Well, Shilson has to be careful. Gets her head just out of the way in time. But the 2-point takedown. Shivani Parwar has the lead. What can the 20-year-old Shilson do in this one? And she has so much skill and so much strength, the young American. Many picking her as one for the future. But at the moment, in the present, it's Parwar with the 2-0 lead. And full of poise and composure. Emily Shilson reaching forward. Good upper body control from Parwar. But the strength evident from the young American in blue. Looking for that arm drag, looking for opportunities. Well, she's been tipped by many to be a possible contender for a medal at the Paris 2024 Olympics. That's the reasons why. Look at the strength. She's got the throw. Has she got both shoulders exposed to the mat? She will if she gets a win by fall. This would be a huge statement from Shilson. The referee looking. Are both shoulders down? Checking. One hand up, one hand down. And hands down the best is Emily King Shilson. She's the queen of the 50 kilogram division.
Feels awesome. 2 years ago, I didn't medal at this tournament, so I've been looking to get back to the top of the podium, and it's been awesome. It's been a great tournament.
And the hits just keep on coming here from the United World Wrestling Championships here. Who will be the world champion in the under-23 grouping? The under-59 kilograms. Vinik against Lisak, Ukraine against Poland. Well, they know each other extremely well. Many a training camp together in both nations. Who can find that edge to start with? Vinik, of course, in red. Coach looking impassive. Lisak trying that little change of direction. Goes for the double leg takedown. Gets it nicely. Capitalises. Turns it to a 2-1 lead now. So Mia Vinik. Can she grab her first ever world title? Her coaching instructions obvious. The last one to score there. Lisak. Can she get something on the board? The clock ticking down. At the moment, the gold is going to the Ukraine. However, Lisak has managed that step-out point. Will she be stepping out with the gold medal? The first ever for Poland at the Under-23 World Championships. The last 10 seconds or so now. Vinik trying hard, tries to shoot for the hips there to get that throw on the board. Lisak not giving up, goes with a big throw of her own. The referee is going to signal it. The hands are up. It's 7-2 and the game is up for Vinik as well. It's going to be silver for Ukraine. 5 points of a difference. Just 2 seconds left. Unbelievable scenes. Angelina Lisak from Poland making history for the nation. Their first ever world title at the under-23 level. Top-class matchup ensues here between Russia and France. Parfjanovic, of course, what can Buzala Parfjanovic produce in this one? You can see the heavily taped right knee there of Kumba Larok, the Tokyo Olympian, and indeed the form favourite coming into this one. But she had almost a year out with that serious knee injury, but she's finding her form here. Can she take home another under-23 title? One gold as a 19-year-old. And just about 19 seconds for Parfjanovic to avoid that push out there from Kumba Larok. And the referee will stand them up. And it is an outstanding start so far for this French fighter, and she is formidable, going head to head. Parfanovic shoots for the single leg, but another step out point attempted there from Kumba Larocque. She's going to get it as well. Super stuff. Well, this superb athlete been through so much to get to here. The Tokyo Olympic Games could well have been a chance to get a big medal, but here it's another chance to win another world title. And she's on the path to the Paris 2024 Games, her home games no less. And on that home path, she's going to take another gold. Superb stuff from Larocque. Delight for the coach. Vesela Parfanovic of Russia with silver, but Kumba Larocque takes the gold.
It was my last competition in under 23, and I'm very happy to win because this last month was not so easy for me, and now I need some holidays. But I'm happy to take rest with this gold medal.
Ekaterina Verbina of Russia against Ecuador's Lucia Yepes Guzman. Yepes Guzman, of course, coming up against a very strong European champion in the form of Verbina. What can Yepes Guzman produce? Well, Ecuador have never had a world title in wrestling at this under 23 level. Can they produce it in this one? Yepes Guzman shoots for that single leg, gets it, tries to step through. Good defence, wonderful skills there. Yepes Guzman gets herself on the board. Super scores. Can she force both shoulders down? The referee having a look. Could it be a huge pin here, trying to pin both shoulders down? Verbina in trouble. Yepes Guzman on the cusp of history. The referee sees it and calls it. The coach delighted, but none more so than Lucia Yamalev Yepes Guzman, the under 23 gold medalist. Well, we've seen the very best of the women's wrestling. Let's take in some freestyle action, and it is of course the very best involved. Everywhere is a target. You can shoot for the legs, you can throw your opponent, and the tail of the tape is the strength of these formidable fighters as they battle it out to go for gold here in Belgrade. Coaches, of course, looking for these huge throws. Opponents obviously trying to avoid them. Defence and athleticism. And here we go. Russia against Greece in this one. Ibrahim Abdulrahmanov going against Yorgis Pilidis. The young man from Athens in blue. Moscow's finest, Abdurrahmanov, pushing forward. The first time that either has been in a world level final. Good control on the inside. Pilidis shifts rounds nicely. Super fast into that takedown position. 2-0 now for Greece. Can he turn it over? He's got the gut wrench. Yep, the referee will stand him up. Abdulrahmanov with work to do here, but time in which to do it. This, of course, the freestyle under 65 kilogram gold medal match. Will it be Russia or Greece? Or rushing round, getting that single leg. Pilidis in trouble. Abdulrahmanov trying to flick that leg out, looking for the ankle tap to get the 2 points down. He will this time. If he can force the chest down, he does. And that little line under his 2 points means that he was last to score, so he is in the lead. Of course, Abdurrahmanov with that 1 point lead, trying with the little push out point there. Pilidis, the clock ticking down. He's got him in a strong position though, the Greek. Can he force his chest to the mat? Well, there'll be a decision to be made here. Pilidis, has he going to get the 2 points? Tense times, 2 seconds left. Key decision now. Does the chest get forced to the mat? Well, it looks like it from here. Abdurrahmanov is in trouble. It's going to be silver for Russia. Can you believe it? Yorgos Pilidis, the first ever gold for Greece in the under-23s. And he is the champion. So here we go. Kyrgyzstan against Armenia. Akhmataliev against Tivanyan. Tivanyan coming into this one. Well, the last time he was in Belgrade, he managed to take home a gold medal, did the man from Armenia in the World Cup. Can he repeat the feat here? The clock is ticking against him though. And Akhmataliev also against him, coming forward nicely. Big throws there. Super scores on the board. And that will make the difference. 2-all. The last to score was Akhmataliev. 3-2 now for the man from Kyrgyzstan. Can he produce a dominant performance? The coach imploring him to go forward, and he is in the lead, 6 points to 2. Can he run down the clock? Tivanyan tries with one more throw, but in doing so is exhausted and is thrown around the mat. Super strong. Ernazar Akhmataliev. The last 4 seconds now. 10-2 to the good, and a handshake. Mutual respect. Silver for Armenia. But the man from Kyrgyzstan goes home with gold. So here we go into the heavyweight class, and it is pure class. Cassiope of the USA against Kosonov of Greece. Will it be Big Tony or will it be Azamat? The Greek in blue. Who can force who to the mat? Focus required. Anthony, Lawrence, Cassiope, and on to Tony as his friends. And I'm not too sure that Kosonov will be a friend after this one. He's forced him to the mat. Good work from the American. Not going for the gut wrench, going down a little bit. He's got the leg lace on. Can he turn his opponent round? He's going to take another 2 for that one. And he's determined not to let this one go. Kosonov in trouble. If it's more than 10, it's a win by superiority. Well, what can the young man from Roscoe, Illinois produce? The Iowa wrestling super athlete coming forward. 9 points to the good, and it's all pointing towards a gold for the USA. Excellent effort for Azamat Kosonov, but he's forced to the mat. Is it going to be a win by fall? You bet it is. Take a bow, Tony. It is Anthony Lawrence Cassiope, the under-23 world champion. Super silver for Kosonov of Greece, but it's the USA with heavyweight gold. Well, you've seen the strength, you've seen the skill, and of course you'll get to see a lot more wrestling as the year progresses. But from all of us, for the moment, from here in beautiful Belgrade, it's goodbye for now.